Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today I am over here at Disney Springs by the bus station, and I wanted to start out like a cool new little series where I go to the different hotel resorts over here at Walt Disney World, and I go here, walk around the resorts, and kind of check out what the state of that resort looks like. So I guess you can call it a little bit of a hotel resort tour, but with my own little spin to it. So today, first day I'm doing this, and we are going to be going to my favorite resort, actually Animal Kingdom Lodge, specifically Jambo House. All right, let's head on the bus over to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. All right guys, well, I have made it over to Animal Kingdom Jambo House, but as you can see, this hotel right now is currently kind of deserted, honestly. At least that's what it seems like walking around, because this hotel actually isn't fully open yet. Jambo House is open to DVC members when they use their points, but it's not open to just get a regular room yet. Out here in the front is usually where we would see all kinds of cars getting dropped off, people carrying their luggage in to go check in. There would be cast members hanging out in this area, kind of welcoming you into Animal Kingdom and Jambo House. And as we can see from here inside the lobby, as soon as we walk in, I think I'm the only person in here right now besides just like one or two cast members. This lobby usually has a lot of people hanging out. It's one of my favorite lobbies here at Disney World, but we check in over on the left side and there's just absolutely nobody. Also, the gift shop, Zawadi Marketplace, usually walk in right here, but as you can tell, it is closed. They do have the gift shop over at Kidani Village open. That's called Jaharvi Treasures, but this one is like a really big one and it's closed. And usually there's a guy or two guys sitting right here and they make art out of wood, kind of like you will see in Animal Kingdom or even in Epcot. I came up to a higher floor so we could get a look down below at the lobby from up here. Kind of gives you a better look of it. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes because this big window over here kind of makes it hard to see with the light and everything, but you can see nobody's in here. But the reason why this lobby is one of my favorites, one of the reasons, is just look at like the detail. We got traditional African shields as like the chandeliers up here. We've got really cool details over here, like on these railings. These are like gazelles or something. So if you do want to stay at Animal Kingdom, if you have DVC points, you can use them over here at Jambo House. They do have DVC open, but over at Kidani Village, I believe those rooms are open as well, but just not the rooms here at Jambo House if you're not DVC. Because right now I'm on the 5th floor, and I believe this floor is all DVC members. And right now I'm walking across the Maasai Bridge. Really cool, get a nice view of the lobby over here. And of course a view of the very big windows that they have here overlooking the savannah into where the animals are. And then back down here on the lobby level, this is actually considered the 3rd level, but just walking around you find all these cool pieces of artwork from, like, these are real actual African pieces of art sprinkled throughout this whole lobby, and even some throughout the floor levels where the rooms are. But just stuff like this. This is a gold fly whisk from the Bow people of the Ivory Coast. So I don't really know another hotel here at Disney World, at least, where you can walk around and kind of check out the culture of this place, look at some art. Maybe they have it in Wilderness Lodge. Haven't explored that hotel too much, so I'm not sure about that, but over here at Animal Kingdom I know they have a lot. It's actually like you're just walking through a museum at some parts. Actually, this little area where I'm at right now, they used to have a couple of little interactive shows, I guess you could call them, where people would sit on these couches right here, and cast members actually from Africa would come over here, talk to you about their homeland, talk to you about the animals. And then many places you can come outside, look over the savannah, and see a bunch of different animals. Right now there's an ostrich right there. Looks like this ostrich having a good time today, getting some lunch. But I gotta say, it's very strange walking around Jambo House where there's just nobody here really, because I'm used to this resort being very packed with people walking around the lobby, cast members everywhere, people outside looking at the animals. So the fact that there's no people here, it's very strange. It's kind of like it's a deserted hotel almost, with no people, but the music and the lights are still on. So a little bit strange. And from the lobby we can head down the stairs this way towards the main Savannah Outlook. Looks like they're doing some work out there. Let's go check that out. Back here in this Savannah Outlook, this is one of the places that you can get down here and get up close and personal with the animals. There's also another place by the pool. I'll kind of show you that in a little bit. So right now it looks like I only see this pelican right here, but I do see some construction workers doing something back there. I didn't know that they would actually do the construction with the animals still being out there. I don't see any other animals besides this pelican, and so I guess they moved all the other animals to their housing units. Looks like they're just kind of replanting the grass over here. But you will love walking out here by the savannah. There's lots of cool things like this where it'll tell you like stories. It's called the Disney Tale of the Savannah. This one's called Flora. And then talks a little bit about the plants and the animals. There's like rocking chairs to come hang out and sit over here. It's really cool, especially at nighttime. And usually out here in the savannah where I'm walking right now, back in the day when everything was normal, there would be cast members out here from Africa, from different parts of Africa, that would explain to you, kind of like how in there, they would explain to you about their homeland. They explain to you about the animals if you have any questions. And also back here in this area, they used to do a cool thing at nighttime where they would have s'mores. Like every single night, cast members would come out here by this fire pit. They would set up around this area and they would be giving out like the graham crackers and the chocolate and marshmallows and give you like a stick. They had the fire right here. You could roast your marshmallows and make s'mores all for free. Wait a second, I do see another animal back here. We got a giraffe walking around. Pretty interesting how they have the people laying the sod while the animals are still out and about. A giraffe is all the way back there. You can get right up close with these guys if you really wanted to. Actually, wait, they have a cast member over here. You can see them. They drive in like these little golf carts, kind of keeping the giraffes where they want them so they don't disturb these workers or so they don't get hurt. Well, I have stayed at both Jambo House and Kidani Village here at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I gotta say, I do like Jambo House a lot more than Kidani Village. The lobby is much bigger. There seems like there's more things to do inside Jambo House when everything is operational, everything's up and running. It seems like there's bigger Savannah outlooks to look at the animals and stuff. But right now, let's head back inside the lobby and check out some other things that usually are open, but right now they are probably closed. Here's the lobby, and then on this side of the lobby to my left, there's usually a couple cool restaurants down here that you can eat at, but they do still have the really cool water feature that's running. I'll show you that in a second. Right here, this location is a bar. It's known as Victoria Falls, but right now it is currently closed, but they do have the social distancing markers, so maybe in the future it will open up. And a couple things have already started to open up here at Jambo House in the past couple weeks. But here's that cool water feature from the rocks that starts up there on the lobby level and comes all the way down to the very first level, and it ends right here by what is known as Boma. Now Boma is actually a buffet style restaurant. It's actually my favorite buffet here at Disney World. Boma features African inspired dishes, and they also do have like a breakfast buffet that I know a lot of people do like. But unfortunately, Boma currently closed. I believe all buffets right now at Disney World are closed. We still have a chef back here working on something, a couple chefs back there, not doing something for Boma, but probably like some pastries for some snacks over at the Mara, which I'll show you guys. And the Boma is usually a very, very lively place. Cast members over here playing the drums. It's a very fun, lively place. Highly recommend Boma if you guys come over here. And to the right of Boma actually is another restaurant. This is called Jiko. This is more of a fancier style option for you guys. Jiko in Swahili actually means oven or a cooking place. so that's where that word comes from. But right now we see that Jico, and you can see down here the cooking place, you can see that Jico right now is closed, but I have not ever been here, but people do say it is pretty good. Then walking out of that area with Boma and Jico, come to probably my favorite area of Jambo House, where we've got this cool water feature, and Jico is actually just inside of there. So if you sit over there, you get some nice views. This outside section, we can go to the pool with fitness center. We have an arcade over here, and we also have a quick service restaurant. But this quick service restaurant is called the Mara. And right now, it is the only restaurant really open here at Jambo House. It's quick service. They have a menu right out here. The only problem right now is they're only open from 7:30 to 11:30 a.m. and then they take a break all the way up until 4 p.m. and then they've got dinner. They have a lot of different things than they usually have over here. It seems like they updated their menu, but it's right in here, and I would go in there right now, but it's closed all the way up until 4 o'clock. So if you're staying over here, keep that in mind. As of right now, the Mara is only open for breakfast and for dinner, so no lunch. We've also got Pumbaa's Fun and Games, just an arcade, but right now that is temporarily closed up until further notice. Every single resort pretty much has an arcade. Some are bigger than others. Jambo House right here, it's like a medium-sized arcade, but they do have a little sign out here that is kind of telling you what the recreational offerings are, but none of them are over here at Jambo House. They're kind of telling you go over to Kidani Village, that's where we have the most things, and we got something like poolside activities, crafts, and then we also have some movies. Disney does like movies under the stars usually every single night. Out here in this cool area, we've got the main pool back over here. I'll show you that in a little bit, but we got like a little splash pad for kids in this section. But I really do just love walking out here with all the palm trees, with all the plants. It reminds me like you're actually in Animal Kingdom. Right here we've got the Animal Kingdom Jambo House pool. This is the most people I've seen since I've been over here, so it seems like everyone at the hotel is in the pool. It's actually one of the biggest pools at Walt Disney World, one of the nicest pools as well. They got a cool pool bar. This is called Uzima Springs, where you can get some drinks. And just like just about every other pool area at Disney World, they got ping pong. They've got some cornhole back over here. We've also got a couple of hot tubs. We've got one hot tub in this section, another one back over here kind of by the kiddie area. I'll show you that. But back over here is another outlook where we can see animals. Just another wide savannah where we got giraffes, wildebeest, gazelle, all sorts of cool animals. Sometimes they'll come pretty close, like they can come all the way up until this point, so you might get lucky and have giraffe come very close to you. But I would suggest, if you do have the means, definitely try to get a savannah view if you're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, either here at Jambo House or Kidani Village. At Kidani Village I had a savannah view. Jambo House I did not, and just being able to wake up and see the animals outside is really cool. And then we got these guys, the flamingos. These are the same type of flamingos that they have over in the Kilimanjaro Safari ride at Animal Kingdom. And they actually have a few young flamingos, like this one right here, this one. Those guys are younger because they still have not developed their pink color, because the babies, they're born gray. Here's where the playground is, where the kids can come play. This is called the Hakuna Matata Playground. Right now currently closed, just as you would expect, but usually looks like a pretty cool little place for the kids to come hang out. But we also got another hot tub in this section, and then we actually have a slide, a cool slide. Just walk up this way, go down into the pool, and then they have the Zahanati Massage and Fitness Center to come over here, get your workout in, get a massage. And that's pretty much this whole outside portion. We can look over here, see that pool is very, very nice water. But if you've ever been to Las Vegas, this portion of the Animal Kingdom Lodge kind of reminds me of the Mirage Hotel for some reason. And there you guys have it, a resort that's usually one of the most popular, most lively resorts at Disney World. Seems like a ghost town right now, to be honest. There's like nobody in the lobby, nobody walking around, and that's because they only are allowing the DVC members to stay here in the DVC rooms. No regular guests. Kidani Village, I stayed over there, and there's a lot more people over there. Maybe I'll do one of these videos from there next time or a different time. Let me know which resort you guys want to see next. I do not know when Jambo House is going to fully open again. I don't think Disney has announced when it's going to open. I know there's like 6 or 7 or so different resorts here at Disney World that have not fully opened up yet to guests since the closure, but I did enjoy walking around my favorite hotel. It's still really cool to walk around and see all the African artwork, get to see the animals. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, let me know what resort you guys want me to do next. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. If you did like it, hit the subscribe button to keep up with all the new videos that I'm putting out. And thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.